This is Paul Goodwin, and welcome to the Laws of Time. Each team electronically plays a 7-game series versus their opponent. We choose one game from each of the 12 rounds and manually play that game. That is the game you will hear. The winner of this game also won the 7-game series. 1871 to present day. Did you know all teams are invited? Over 3,000 teams, over 20,000 games played. Who do we have today? Cleveland from 1994 going against Atlanta from 1993 here in Atlanta, Fulton County Stadium. Cleveland ranked overall number 67 best team in baseball history. Batters in the top 5%, pitchers in the top 11%, and the team as a whole in the top 3%. Atlanta from 93, overall ranking top 29, number 29 team of all time. Batters in the top 22%, pitchers in the top 0%. They're number 9 best pitching staff of all time. And the team in the top 1%. Well, how did they get here? Glad you asked. Well, Cleveland, in the 8th round, they beat top 8% Minnesota from 1963, 5-1, outscoring them 37-29. And in the 9th round, they beat top 4% Chicago White Sox from 1876. They beat them 4-2, outscoring them 36-16. Atlanta in round 8, they beat top 22% Chicago White Sox from 1971, 5-0, outscoring them 42-23. And in the 9th round, they beat top 12% Cleveland from 1965, 4-2, and outscoring them 42-21. Round 10, that's where we are. 10, 11, and then the title game. The umpires today at third base, John McSherry, second base, T.S. Ripley, first base, Frank Pulley, and behind the plate, Jeff Kellogg. Now at Fulton County Stadium, we're expecting a sellout crowd today of over 52,000. Down the lines, 330 to the power alleys, 385, and to center, 402. We give normal statistics, and then we have normalized statistics. The normalized is what the player would have done in an average year league and stadium. We also have a term called H5, which is home runs per 590 at-bats. The lineups today for visiting Cleveland from 1994. Cleveland wearing their navy blue tops and gray bottoms with red lettering. Leading off, shortstop Omar Vizquel. Second, catcher Sandy Alomar. Third, left fielder Albert Bell. Fourth, center fielder Kenny Lofton. Oh, by the way, these lineups are computer generated. So you might say, well, okay, garbage in, garbage out. And then I would say, but they both made the final 8. So, some buttons on your shirt. Number 5, right fielder Manny Ramirez. 6th, third base Jim Thome. 7th, second baseman Carlos Baerga. 8th, first base Paul Sorrento. And 9th, right-handed pitching El Presidente Dennis Martinez. For the hometown Braves, wearing their white uniforms with red Braves and the tomahawk across the chest. Number 1 batter, leadoff Otis Nixon in center field. Second, left fielder Ron Gant. Third, shortstop Jeff Blauser. Fourth, right fielder David Justice. Fifth, first base Sid Bream. Sixth, third base Terry Pendleton. Seventh, second base Mark Lemke. Eighth, catcher Damon Berryhill. And ninth, right-handed pitching Greg Maddux. Greg Maddux takes the hill, right-handed pitcher. 27 years old, ERA of 2.36 this year, normalized 2.42. He was 20-10 strikeouts and base on balls per 9 innings, 7 over 2. Batting against, batters batted .232 with an H5 of 8 against Maddux. Normalized 227-9. He'll be going up against switch hitter Omar Vizquel, batting from the left side. 27 years old, 273 and 2, 273 and 2. The winner of this game will advance to the coveted Final Four. Let's play some baseball. Here's the pitch to Vizquel, swung on, ground ball, base hit to center field. And Cleveland has a leadoff runner on and no outs. Vizquel can steal a base, and you can also hit and run with Sandy Alomar. Alomar, right-handed batting catcher. 28 years old, 288 and 28, 285 and 25. And here's the no, it's not. Pickoff play. They've got Vizquel picked off. He turns around. Bream tags him and run away. Omar Vizquel is picked off at first base. Sandy Alomar still the batter. Here's a pitch to Alomar. Swung on. There's a drive to center field. Nixon's going back for it. It's off the wall. Sandy Alomar pulls into second base with a stand-up double. Here's Albert Bell. Bell, right-handed batter, 357 and 52. On-base percentage of 450. Normalized 354 and 49. He's 27 years old. Here's the pitch to Bell. There's a fly ball, playable down the left field line. Gant near the foul line, makes the catch, 2 away. And here's Kenny Lofton. The Brave defense, outfield left to right, Gant, Nixon, and Justice. Infield, Pendleton, Blauser, Lemke, and Bream. Berryhill behind the plate. Lofton, left-handed batter, 349 and 15, 352 and 14. If he gets on, he is a definite threat to steal. Here's the pitch to Lofton. It's a fly ball down the right field line, and Justice will make the catch. And that is all for Cleveland. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the first. No score. Dennis Martinez takes the hill for Cleveland. Right-handed pitcher, 39 years old. He's 11 and 6 on the year, 5 over 3. ERA of 3.52, normalized 2.95. Batting against 247 and 12, 237 and 9. Otis Nixon steps in, switch hitter. 34 years old, 269 and 1. There's the pitch to Otis, my man. It's a ground ball to third base. Tomey has it. He throws the first, 1 away. Cleveland, outfield left to right, Bell, Lofton, and Ramirez. And the infield of Tomey, Vizquel, Baerga, and Sorrento. Santos Alomar Jr. behind the plate. Here's left fielder Ron Gant. Gant, a right-handed batter, 28 years old. 274 and 35, 280 and 41. Here's the pitch to Gant. Driven down the left field line. This is going to be trouble. Gant rounding first. He's going into second. He's in there sliding with a double. Gant is now on second base. 1 out for Jeff Blauser. 305 and 15, 312 and 20. He's 27 years old. Martinez delivers. Call, strike 3, 2 away. And the batter will be David Justice. Justice, right fielder, left-handed batter, 27 years old, 270 and 40, 261 and 42. The pitch. Driven to center field. Here comes Lofton. He cannot make the catch, but Gant will hold at third base. That ball was shot to center field. Lofton came in running and made too quick a play for Gant to score. So runners on first and third, 2 outs, and the batter will be left-handed batter Sid Bream. Bream, 32 years old, 260 and 19, 251 and 20. Pitch to Bream. Fly ball, center field. Lofton goes back. He's got room. And that's all for Atlanta in the first. No runs on 2 hits. They strand 2. We go to the second. No score. Top of the second, Greg Maddux facing Manny Ramirez. Right fielder, right-handed batter. 22 years old. 269 and 35. 267 and 32. The pitch to Manny. Swing and a miss. 1 away. Jim Thome steps up, third baseman, left-handed batter, 23 years old, 268 and 37, 271 and 34. Pitch to Thome. Base hit to center field, right past the glove of Greg Maddux, and Jim Thome's on board with 1 out. And the batter will be the second baseman, Carlos Baerga. 25 years old, 314 and 25, 315 and 22. What are these guys rated? Batters, top 5%. Okay, that makes sense. Here's the pitch. Base hit left center field. Thome rounding second. He's going to third. Gant throws to third. He is meat. He bumps his head up against the umpire's shin. Thome thought he could surprise Gant, I guess, since the ball was hit to left center. But Gant would have none of it. So there's 2 down, and the batter will be first baseman Paul Sorrento. Sorrento, a left-handed batter, 28 years old, 280 and 26, 283 and 23. And these guys have Eddie Murray on the bench because we're not playing DH. Here's the pitch to Sorrento. Ground ball to a deep playing Lemke. He makes the throw to Bream from the outfield grass, and that is all for Cleveland in the second. No runs, 2 hits. They strand 1. We go to the bottom of the second. Zip, zip tie. For Atlanta, leadoff batter will be third baseman Terry Pendleton. It's the number 6 batter. Pendleton, a switch hitter, batting left-handed, 276 and 16. 272 and 19. He's 32 years old. Martinez delivers. There's a ground ball to second base. Baerga's got it. He throws over to the pitcher, Martinez, covering for the first baseman, Sorrento, who had gone over to the hole to try to make the play. At any rate, it's a 4-1 out for Pendleton, and the batter will be second baseman Mark Lemke. 3 switch hitters in a row here for Atlanta. Pendleton, Lemke, and Berryhill. Lemke, 252 and 8, 251 and 9. He's 27 years old. The pitch, fly ball, right field. Ramirez has it, and 2 men are down. Here's the catcher, Damon Berryhill, switch hitter also, batting left-handed, 245 and 14, 245 and 16. Here's the pitch to Berryhill. Is a ground ball. Third baseman Thome has it as he cuts in front of Vizquel, throws to Sorrento for the out, and there was nothing for Atlanta. We go to the third, no score. Leading it off for Cleveland will be pitcher Dennis Martinez, who did not get to bat much in the American League. So we'll see what happens. Pitch, swung on it, missed, strike 3. 1 away. We go to the top of the order, and it will be Omar Vizquel. Vizquel singled his first time up, but then was picked off first. Santos Alomar followed with a double after that. Still no score here. The pitch, ground ball, high chopper to third, barehanded by Pendleton. He throws, he got him by an inch. Hustling Vizquel, nice play by Terry Pendleton. And here's Sandy Alomar, who doubled in the first. Here's the pitch to Alomar, ground ball, shortstop, Blauser has it, over to first, and nothing for Cleveland in the third. We go to the bottom of the third, still no score. Greg Maddux will lead it off for Atlanta, followed by the top of the order. Maddux, pretty good hitting pitcher. He bats about 150. Here's the pitch. Did he go? Ring him up. 1 away. Here's Otis Nixon, who's 0 for 1. 2 strikeouts today for Martinez, both of them looking, I guess you could call that one swinging since it was a check swing. I will update my book. Otis Nixon 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second base by Erga towards first base. They got him. 2 away for Ron Gant, who doubled in the first inning. Gant, also not known for his arm, but he did gun down a challenging Jim Thome at third base in the second inning. Here's the pitch to Gant. High fly ball to center field. Lofton to his right, back to his left, and he makes the catch. Nothing for Atlanta in the third. Still no score. Bell, Lofton, and Ramirez here for Cleveland in the fourth, the 3, 4, and 5 spots. Maddox delivers to Bell. There's a fly ball to left field. Here comes Gant. Nope, it drops in front of him, and Bell has a leadoff single. No outs. Here's Kenny Lofton. Lofton flied out in the first. Well, you can do pretty much anything you want here. Bell does attempt to steal bases, but he hasn't been that successful when he's tried. Lofton does not bounce into many double plays, but he doesn't strike out either. So let's see what's on tap. Here's the pitch to Lofton. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will bring up Manny Ramirez, who struck out in the second. 1 out, 1 on. Here's the pitch to Ramirez. Fly ball to center field. Nixon is under it. He makes the catch. Bell goes back to first. 2 outs, and that'll bring up third baseman Jim Thome. He was going to hit a home run. Here's the pitch to Thome. Ground ball, base hit down the left field line. It's going to be in the corner. Bell will score easily, and Jim Thome will pull into second base with a stand-up double. Cleveland draws first blood here. In the top of the fourth inning, they take the lead 1-0. And here comes the second baseman, Carlos Baerga. 2 hits for Thome today. He singled and doubled. Baerga has singled. And on second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Popped up to shallow left field. Blauser going out. Gant coming in. Blauser takes charge and makes the catch. And that will be all for Cleveland. But they come up with 1 run on 2 hits. They strand 1. And after 3.5, Cleveland from 1994 won. Atlanta from 1993 0. The 3, 4, and 5 spots for Atlanta. Here's shortstop Jeff Blauser. Here's the pitch from Dennis Martinez. High chopper to short. Vizquel coming in. Short hops. He guns the first, and he gets Blauser 1 away. Here's David Justice, who singled in the first. We have Omar Vizquel ranked as our number 530th best player and 34th best shortstop overall after Alvin Dark and right before Edgar Renteria. But he won 9 consecutive Gold Gloves, 11 overall. He was also the sacrifice bunt leader for the live ball era. And statistics I don't think, give enough credit to extremely good defensive players like Omar Vizquel. I think someday he'll be a Hall of Famer, and he deserves it. Here's the pitch. There's a deep drive to right field. Ramirez is going back. He's at the gate. He marvels. It is 12 o'clock high and goodbye. David Buford T. Justice has just tied this ball game up here in the bottom of the 4th inning. That ball about 6 rows up. Next batter will be Sid Bream, the first baseman. Justice was born the same year this stadium opened, 1966. He was born April 14th, the same day, 1966, as teammate and today's pitcher, Greg Maddux. Well, yeah. That's the 3rd hit for Atlanta. That got this crowd rocking. There's Sid Bream, left-handed batter. Pitch down the left field line. Bell giving chase, and he makes the catch. 2 away for Terry Pendleton. Here's the pitch to Terry. Fly ball, medium deep left field. Bell is under it, and that's all for Atlanta. They come up with 1 run on a home run by David Justice. Just ice. And after 4, we have a 1-1 tie. The number 8 hitter, Paul Sorrento, will lead it off for Cleveland. He's 0 for 1. Maddox winds and delivers. There's a fly ball to center field. Nixon going to his right. He's going back. He makes a diving catch and 1 away. Nice play. That'll bring up the pitcher. Dennis Martinez struck out in the 3rd. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to shortstop. Blauser to Bream. 2 away. Here's Omar Vizquel. He's 1 for 2. There's the pitch. There's a ground ball to Maddox. Runs over. He takes the ball, almost stiff arms Bream as he crosses first base for a 1 unassisted on Omar Vizquel. After 4.5, we still have a 1-1 tie. You know, Greg Maddux is a fine fielder. He won 18 gold gloves. Here's Mark Lemke. Flied out to right his first time up. The pitch from Martinez. Deep fly, left center field. Bell and Lofton. Lofton at the wall, and he makes the catch. 1 away. Brings up Damon Berryhill. Here's the pitch. Line shot down the right field line. It's over Ramirez's head. It gets by him as it scoots off the carom. Rounding second base is Berryhill. He's going to third. He will make it in easily, standing up with a 1-out triple. That ball scooted off the bottom of the wall right past Ramirez, who had to reverse course about face. And by that time, Berryhill was halfway between second and third. 1 out, and the pitcher spot, Greg Maddux. Maddux struck out swinging. Here's the pitch to Maddux, a pitch out. Berryhill stays at third. Nothing going on. Apparently Cleveland thought they had stolen some signs from Atlanta. Maddux still batting. Runner on third, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Maddux. Fisted and caught by Dennis Martinez, the pitcher. It looked like it might bloop over his head. But Martinez leapt up in the air with the help of the mound, of course. 2 outs. Runner on third for Otis Nixon, who's 0 for 2. 1-1 tie, bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch to Nixon. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that's going to be all for Atlanta. No runs, 1 hit. They strand a runner at third after 5 full. Cleveland from 94 and Atlanta from 93 are locked in a 1-1 tie. Leading it off in the top of the 6th will be the number 2 hitter, catcher Sandy Alomar. He's doubled and grounded out. The winner of this match goes to the Final 4. Still facing Greg Maddux. The pitch, swing and a miss on the inside corner. 1 away. That brings up Albert Bell, who's 1 for 2. 4 Ks for Maddux. The pitch to Bell. Chopper back to the box. Maddux has it. Runs over towards first, and this time he flips to Green for the 2nd out. Brings up Kenny Lofton, who's 0 for 2. The pitch to Lofton. Base hit in the right field over the diving Mark Lemke. And Kenny Lofton has a 2-out single, a definite threat to go here, with Manny Ramirez stepping to the plate. 1-1 tie, top of the 6th. Here's the pitch to Ramirez. Fly ball to right field in front of Justice. Lofton will pull into third base. And the runners are first and third now. 2 down for Jim Thome. Here's the 2-out, 2-on pitch to Thome. Call strike 3 on the outside corner. And that's all for Cleveland in the 6th. No runs on 2 hits. They strand 2 after 5.5. We're still locked in a 1-1 tie. In the bottom of the sixth, the number 2 hitter, left fielder Ron Gant, will lead it off for Atlanta. Gant's 1 for 2 with the double. Here's the pitch to Gant. Inside, it says he hit the bat, and then it was caught, of course, by the catcher, so it's going to be a strikeout. 4th strikeout for Martinez. Here's Jeff Blauser, who's 0 for 2. Pitch. Ground ball to shortstop, Vizquel to Sorrento. 2 away. That brings up David Justice. He's 2 for 2 with a homer. Here's the pitch to Justice. Fly ball to center field. Lofton's going back, and he will have room. And that's going to be all for Atlanta. 1, 2, 3. After 6 full, a 1-1 tie. And the top of the 7th, Cleveland will send up 7, 8, and 9 spots. Here's Carlos Baerga. He's 1 for 2. The pitch golfed into center field. Otis Nixon has it. 1 away. Paul Sorrento, who's 0 for 2. We could be setting ourselves up for one of those Juan Marichal Warren Spahn marathons. Sorrento, a left-handed batter. There's the pitch. Swing. Miss. Strike 3. And 2 men are down. 6 strikeouts for Maddox. Here's the pitcher, El Presidente, Dennis Martinez. Here's the pitch. Called. Strike 3. Martinez has hit it down the first baseline, but it was not to be. After 6.5, still a 1-1 tie. It's time to stretch. Folks, Atlanta pitcher Greg Maddux won 4 consecutive Cy Young Awards. The only other pitcher to do that was Randy Johnson. Maddux also won 15 games or more in 17 straight years. He is the only major league pitcher to do that. Finished his career with 355 wins. That's a .610 winning percentage. He struck out over 3,000 batters. Guess how many he walked? 999. Atlanta center fielder Otis Nixon is number 2 all-time in stolen bases per plate appearance. Here are the top 10. Number 1, Vince Coleman. Number 2, Otis Nixon. Number 3, Ricky Henderson. Number 4, Rajay Davis. Number 5, Ron 4 on the floor LaFleur. Number 6, Omar Marino. Number 7, Tom Goodwin. Number 8, Bill North. Number 9, Gary Pettis. And number 10, Lou Brock. We go to the bottom of the 7th, still locked at 1. The number 5 spot, Sid Bream, up for Atlanta. First baseman is 0 for 2. Martinez delivers. There's a fly ball deep to center field. Lofton's going back. He's at the track, and he makes the catch before bumping into the wall. 1 away. Here's Terry Pendleton, the third baseman. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. High fly ball to right field. Manny Ramirez makes the catch. 2 men are down, and here's second baseman Mark Lemke, who is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch to the Limmer. High fly ball, right center field. Lofton coming in, and he makes the catch. Nothing for Atlanta. In the 7th, we go to the 8th. Cleveland from 94 and Atlanta from 93, locked in a 1-1 tie. In the top of the 8th, here's Omar Vizquel. He's 1 for 3. Maddox has struck out 7, scattered 8 hits. The pitch. Ground ball to shortstop. Blauser towards second. Got it and throws the first. 1 away. Here's Sandy Alomar. He's doubled. He's 1 for 3. Pitch. Fly ball to center field. Here comes Otis Nixon. He makes the catch. And 2 men are down. Brings up left fielder Albert Bell. Well, right-handed batter. He's 1 for 3 today. Maddox winds and delivers. There's a shot to first base. Bream's got it. Spins around and flips over to the covering Maddox to make the play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Cleveland. We go to the bottom of the 8th. A 1-1 tie. Atlanta will send up the 8, 9, and 1 spots. Damon Berryhill, switch hitter batting left-handed. On deck is Fred McGriff. Looks like he'll be pinch hitting for Maddox, so Atlanta is going to flinch first in this duel of the aces. Each team today has gone 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Here's Damon Berryhill. Berryhill has tripled and grounded out. Pitch low, ball 4, and Atlanta has the leadoff runner on for pinch hitter Fred McGriff. And that is the first walk given up by either pitcher today. McGriff, left-handed batter, 3-10 and 44, 3-0-1 and 46. The 29-year-old first baseman steps in against Dennis Martinez. The pitch, call strike 3, inside corner. McGriff goes down looking. 1 away, 1 on. Top of the order, Otis Nixon. Nixon 0 for 3 today. 5th strikeout for Martinez. Berryhill stays put. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Strikeout number 6 for El Presidente. 2 down. Here's Ron Gant. He's doubled. He's 1 for 3. Berryhill on first. No threat to go. Not good speed either. Might want to send the runner. Why not? Gant does strike out a lot, but you got to get the run in, right? Got to get something going. Here's the pitch to Gant. Check swing. Safe. Berryhill goes down to second. Gant goes to first base. 2 down, 2 on for Jeff Blauser, who is 0 for 3. David Justice, who has homered, is on deck. Bream in the hold. Here's the pitch to Blauser. Ground ball to shortstop. Vizquel to first. They get him. And that is all for Atlanta in the 8th. No runs, no hits. They strand 2. We go to the 9th. A 1-1 tie. Atlanta will send in right-handed pitcher Steve Bedrosian. Bedrock, they call him. 35 years old. He was 5-2. 6 over 3. ERA of 1.65. Normalized 1.69. Batting against 194 and 13. 190 and 14. He will face 4, 5, and 6 spots. Lofton, Ramirez, and Tomey here in the top of the 9th to advance to the final 4 teams. Here's the pitch to Kenny Lofton, line down the third base line. It's a fair ball, and Kenny Lofton is going to ease into second base with a leadoff double here in the top of the 9th. Nobody out, and the batter will be Manny Ramirez. He singled. He's 1 for 3 today. I know you're not supposed to steal third or get caught at third on the first out, but Berryhill doesn't have the greatest arm. Lofton is a threat to go. Here's Manny Ramirez. Here's the pitch. Lofton stays. Swing and a miss. 1 away. It's Jim Tomey. Tomey singled and doubled and struck out. Bedrock rocks and throws. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 away. And Carlos Baerga, who is 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Blauser behind third base comes over and he makes the catch. And that's all for Cleveland in the 9th. No runs, a hit. They strand Lofton at second. Bottom of the 9th, we still have a 1-1 tie. And the end to pitch for Cleveland in the bottom of the 9th will be right-handed pitcher Jose Mesa. 28 years old, ERA of 3.82, normalized 3.20. 7 wins, 5 losses, 8 over 4, and batting against 254 and 6, 244 and 4. He will face 4, 5, and 6 spots, Justice, Bream, and Pendleton. Here's the left-handed batting right fielder, David Justice, who has homered today and singled. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 Here's Sid Bream, who's 0 for 3. Bream, left-handed batter. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. 2 batters, 2 Ks. And Terry Pendleton. Pendleton 0 for 3 so far. Bottom of the 9th. 2 out, none on. Left-handed batting switch hitter Terry Pendleton. 272 and 16, 272 and 19. Facing righty Jose Mesa. Here's the pitch. There's a drive in the deep left center field. Bell going back. It's off the wall. He barehands it. Guns back into second base. Sliding in safely is Terry Pendleton with a 2-out double here for Atlanta in the bottom of the 9th. That will bring up the limmer. Mark Lemke, 0 for 3 so far. Only the 5th hit today for Atlanta. Lemke steps in. Here's the pitch. High pop fly to shallow center field. Lofton cruises under it, and he makes the catch. We're going into overtime here. No runs, a hit, no errors, and they strand Pendleton at second. After 9 full, Cleveland from 94 and Atlanta from 93 are locked in a 1-1 duel. For Cleveland in the top of the 10th, Paul Sorrento, then the pitcher spot, and then the top of the order. Sorrento, he's 0 for 3 so far. The pitch from Bedrock, fly ball center field. Nixon under it, went away. And stepping to the plate for Cleveland will be Eddie Murray. Had a little lamb. Murray, switch hitter, batting left-handed, 254 and 23, 254 and 21. He is 38 years old. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 10th, a 1-1 tie. Here's the pitch. There's a drive deep to right field. Justice, you've got traffic on the nose. It is 12 o'clock. High and goodbye. Eddie Murray had a little slam, and he puts Cleveland up 2-1 here in the top of the 10th. Eddie Murray has just rocked Bedrock. Flintstone, you're fired. That brings up the top of the order. Omar Vizquel, who's 1 for 4 so far. Eddie Murray with a pinch hit homer, and Cleveland has a 2-1 lead. Here's the pitch. Base hit to right field. Justice is over to cut it off, and Omar Vizquel has a 1-out single here in the top of the 10th. Speed on the bases. Santos Alomar, Sandy Alomar Jr. steps up. He's doubled. He is 1 for 4. A pitch to Alomar, high fly ball, deep to center field, but not too deep, near the track. Nixon has it. Vizquel goes back to first base. 2 men are down for Albert Bell, who is 1 for 4 with a single. I think I'd send Vizquel here. You need that insurance run. Of course, Lofton does have 2 hits. He's on deck. We shall see. Here's the pitch. Shot down to third. No, shortstop Blauser over towards third base. Deep in the hole. He guns to first. Just in time to get Albert Bell. And that's all for Cleveland. But they come up with a run off of a solo shot by pinch hitter Eddie Murray. 2 hits. They strand 1. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Cleveland leads 2-1. Bottom of the 10th coming in for Cleveland will be right-handed pitcher Eric Plunk, 30 years old. He was 7-2 on the year, 9 over 5. ERA 2.54, normalized 2.13. Batting against 231 and 7, 221 and 5. Lefties batted 300 against him, and righties only 170. He'll be facing Ace spot, then a pinch hitter, which looks like it's going to be Francisco Cabrera taking some swings in the on-deck circle, followed by the top of the order, Otis Nixon. Here's Damon Berryhill, switch hitter batting from the left side. Berryhill, 1 for 2 today with a triple and a walk. And the pitch from Plunk, there's a scribbler, base hit through the hole there between Baerga and Sorrento, and Damon Berryhill has a leadoff single here in the bottom of the 10th. The batter, the right-handed, batting Francisco Cabrera, 26 years old, 241 and 28, 247 and 34. Now, he actually only had 4 home runs, but that's what he's rated at. Berryhill on first, no outs, and Francisco Cabrera steps to the plate. Cleveland's outfield, left to right, Bell, Lofton, and Ramirez. The infield, Tomey, Vizquel, Baerga, and Sorrento. Alomar behind the plate. Here's the pitch to Cabrera. There's a shot to shortstop off Vizquel's chest. He flips over to Baerga for 1. No throw to first. And Francisco Cabrera will be on first base on the fielder's choice. Vizquel buckled to his knees, kept the ball in front of him, and was able to flip to Baerga for the sure out. 1 man down. Cabrera on first base. Otis Nixon steps up. He struck out twice, and he's 0 for 4. I don't know about you. I'm a gambling man. I think I send the runner on this one. Nixon doesn't bounce into many double plays. He only strikes out about 10% of the time, though. There goes the runner. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to shortstop. Vizquel the second. Can't get him over to first. In time to get Nixon. That was a quick 6-4-3. It wasn't a double play because Cabrera was running on the pitch and just got there in time. And then Baerga flipped over quickly to Sorrento to get the speedy Nixon out at first. So 2 men are down with Cabrera at second base, and the batter will be Ron Gant. He's doubled. He's 1 for 3 today with a walk also. 2 outs. Bottom of the 10th, Atlanta needs a run to tie. Cabrera on second. Ron Gant batting, right-handed. Facing tough pitcher Eric Plunk. Pitch, fly ball to left field. It's going to bounce in front of Bell. Cabrera will go to third. Gant is safe at first on a single. And Atlanta has runners now on first and third with 2 outs for Jeff Blauser. They trail by 1. Blauser has struck out today, and he is grounded to shortstop 3 straight times. He's left 1, 2, 3 men on base so far. Justice on deck, Green in the hole. Tying run on third base in Francisco Cabrera, and the winning run is on first base, Ron Gant. But there are 2 down. Here's the pitch. Base hit to left field. Cabrera will score. Grant, he's rounding second. He goes into third. He slides in safely. The throw is cut off by Vizquel. And Jeff Blauser has a 2-on, 2-out single in the bottom of the 10th to tie the ball game. Runners on first and third. Gant on third, Blauser on first, and the batter will be David Justice. He's 2 for 4 today. He's singled and homered. The winning run, Ron Gant on third base. That's going to be all for Eric Plunk. They're going to bring in left-handed pitching Derek Lilliquist to face the left-handed batting David Justice. Lilliquist, 28 years old, ERA 4.95, normalized 4.15. Batting against 304 and 32 and 296 and 28. That's high, but righties bat 360 with an H5 of 40 against him. Lefties bat only 210 and 15. So let's see what will happen with the left-handed batting Justice up. Justice 2 for 4 with a homer. Here's the pitch. There's a drive into right field. It is a base hit in front of Ramirez. Ron Gant comes in to score, and that's the ball game. The Atlanta Braves have come back with 2 runs here in the bottom of the 10th to beat Cleveland 3-2. David Justice being mobbed over first base as he makes his way back to the dugout. And the fans here are going crazy. Braves gone wild. For the Braves, in the 10th, 2 runs on 4 hits, all singles. No errors. For the victorious Atlanta Braves of 1993, who move on to the Final Four. 3 runs on 9 hits, 4 of them in the bottom of the 10th. They committed no errors and left 6 runners on. For the Gamey 1994, Cleveland Tribe got 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors, and they left 8 on board. Player of the game, who else? David Justice. Justice went 3 for 5 with a home run, a solo shot in the 4th. Drove in 2 runs, and he scored 1. Final score, Atlanta from 1993. The Braves move on with a 3-2 win over Cleveland from 94. We'll be back with the out-of-date, out-of-town scoreboard and the Final Four matchup. Okay, folks, let's check the out-of-time scoreboard. New York Yankees from 1931 beat the Atlanta Braves from 1997. So we won't have a Brave matchup. 5-2, and they outscored them 38-26. Cincinnati Reds from 1940 beat the New York Yankees from 1939. 4-3, and outscored them 22-17. The Boston Red Sox from 2003 beat the St. Louis Cardinals from 1942. 4-2, outscoring them 27-23. Still hanging on, the 03 Red Sox, number 490 ranked overall. That's not bad, but they're in the top 19%. Everyone else is top 5%, top 4% or less. What that means is, in Game 1 will be the Boston Red Sox from 2003, and they will travel to play the Atlanta Braves from 1993, the team we just saw today. That's number 29 ranked overall versus number 490, and top 1% versus top 19%. And the game we will broadcast, the Cincinnati Reds from 1940, number 97 overall, number 4% overall, will fly to New York back to 1931 to take on the Yankees, number 66 overall, top 3%. Hope you had a wonderful day, and remember, it's never over.